All right, well, welcome today to Stewart Field here in Solon, Ohio. We have a great matchup against our hometown rivals here, Solon Comets in blue and the Twinsburg Tigers in white. Our starting lineups for tonight for the Twinsburg visiting Tigers, number 3, Bree Benach at forward. Number 4, Raina Thornton at forward. Number 10, Rain Cummings, defender. Number 12, Lauren Glessman at midfield. Number 13, Caden Hoon at defense. 14, Jackie McKenna at midfield. 15, Carrie Kramer at forward. Number 20, Tyra Johnson at defender. 21, Julia Prokop, defender. And 22, Caroline Buscelli at midfield. And then we have goalkeeper as Sophie Addick, number 24. For our hometown Solon Comets tonight, just going to go down the roster for us because all of these girls are going to be playing tonight. We have, unfortunately, Lainey Wasowski looks like she's on the injured reserve. She's number 1 on the field. Maureen Bauza is our keeper for the first half, number 0. And in the second half, we'll have Lauren Haverstick, number 00. We have number 2, Ella Ryan, who's going to be playing forward. McKenna Bauza, number 4, playing forward. Tabitha Phi at midfield, number 6. Number 8, Leah Jaber at midfield. Number 11, Alina He at defender. Number 12, Lily Hubbard at midfield and defender. Number 14, Vijayda Singh at midfield and defender. Number 15, Tiana Zhang, defender. Number 18, Gracie Wagner at midfield. Number 19, Abby Brown at midfield. And number 20, Janaki Nair at defender today. This is the last game for the JV Comets tonight. They've had a great season. Started off a little bit late, which was a little bit tough. Other teams had several games in the bag before they were able to get on the field and compete because of course, coronavirus. But they were able to step forward. They've actually done a great job of coming together as a team. This is a very young team, mostly freshmen this year. And they've had several great victories and some losses that I think they've learned a lot from this season. Coach Smith, also known as Coach Davidoff, has been an excellent mentor for the girls this season. They've really enjoyed playing for her, and they've learned a lot. Later today, we're going to have the varsity matchup with Elyria. The varsity game against Twinsburg was a couple of weeks ago, and because of scheduling issues, this JV game had to be delayed. The varsity squads between Twinsburg and the Comets actually tied with a 0-0 score. We got a pass back here. Maureen Bauza comes out. She's going to look to handle the ball. Janaki Nair was shielding on the attack. A little bit of a tense moment there. Nice punt back to midfield. Tabitha Phi tries to intercept. We've got Vijayda Singh. She's in the midfield. She's going to try to get that ball turned back around. Nice footwork by Jackie McKenna there for Twinsburg. And Ella Ryan's got the ball. The ball is a little bit loose. She's looking for Tabitha. Ella Ryan again. Going to try to get that ball turned around. Here comes Leah Jaber, sophomore, out of the right side of the field. McKenna Bowser giving chase. She's poking the ball through to Abby Brown. Abby Brown's going to try to take the ball down to the left corner. She's going to have to handle this pass and try to get it. She's a lefty. Can she get that ball turned around with a cross? Oh, too late, out of bounds. A little bit late on the touch, but a great effort nonetheless. Ball is back with the keeper for Twinsburg. Again, Sophie Addick tonight is our keeper for Twinsburg. A little bit of a lack of communication there. See if Solon can get this ball back towards the front of the net. Twinsburg defense does a nice job turning this around. Leah Jaber sweeps in but misses. Jonica Nair comes over. She's got 2-on-1. Ball is still alive. She's going to have to do something with it here. Get it out of bounds. Let the defense reset. Got loose players over there in front of the net. Solon's going to have to mark up. Nice inbounds pass. She's looking for number 4, Raina Thornton. Twinsburg moving the ball around well here. Nice controlled possession game right now going on. Some nice foot skills there again, number 14. The ball is loose, and here comes the bang. And there comes the score. Well, off to a rough start for the Solon squad. They're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive down there on defense to stop this Tiger attack. And Ella Ryan passed the ball forward to the left front, but it's going to go wide. All right, here we go. Back into action. Here comes Ella Ryan. She passes forward to Kevin Bowser. She's free. Can she do it with her left foot? She's going to have to send it back across. Oh, again, we are a little bit late on the touch. Ball going over the end line. A little bit of a turnaround there. If Solon can get into that left corner and actually send one in front of the net, they might have an opportunity to score here. And Leah Jaber handling the ball there at midfield. She's going to try to find the feet of a friend, but is a little bit off to the left. Alina Hees in midfield today. She's a tenacious defender. She's made a lot of stops this season. And Ella Ryan with a nice takeaway there in the midfield. Got to look up when we pass this ball. We keep passing into feet that are not our own. And now we got a foot race. Tiana Zhang came and made the stop. Vijayda Singh's got the ball. She's trying to find Tabitha Fai. Tabitha Fai is going to feed it out. Here comes the ball into the right wing. Tabitha Fai is giving chase. Here's a pass back to the keeper. And here comes McKenna Bowser. Oh, she sweeps in, but she's a little too fast. She just missed her opportunity to jam that goalie. And now we got a race down the left side. Jonica Nair better pass that ball. She does. And back to Maureen Bowser, our keeper. Lily Hubbard meets the ball in midfield. She again, kicking is happening, but it's not going where we want it to go. And it's an out of bounds. It's going to be Twinsburg's ball. Dangerous end of the field here for the Comets. It's passed back to number 20, who is Tira Johnson for the Tigers. And here comes the kick, and Maureen Bowser is there to easily handle it. Looks like up on tap, we've got our other keeper, Lauren Haverstick, number 7, is going to come on the field at the next change of possession. And we have Gracie Wagner, number 18. Gracie and Lauren have been playing soccer together for many, many years, these freshmen. Good pressure from McKenna Bowles over here on the left side. It's Twinsburg's ball. And we have a throw in back to our defender, who is number 21. That's Julia Prokop. Nice pass there. Number 22, Lily Hubbard comes to meet. She sends the ball long, a little bit too long. It's going to go back to the keeper there. Kenna Bowles is over there to give some pestering trouble to that goalie. Here comes the kick. And let's see, that was nicely handled by Tiana Zhang. Some nice footwork there. Ella Ryan giving chase. She's going to put some pressure on. Abby Brown's there. She's a little bit loose. She feeds the ball out, but it's a little too hard. A little too hard. Looking for Ella Ryan in the corner. Abby Brown to Ella Ryan. And we have Lauren Haverstick and Gracie Wagner coming on for Vijayda Singh and Tabitha Fye. Unfortunately, Lainey Wasowski appears to be on the injured reserve tonight. She is one of our great sophomore players, and she's got great aggression on the field. They could probably use some of that tonight if they're going to want to make some opportunities here. Again, a little bit long on the feed from Ella Ryan, looking for McKenna Bowza. She's got some other friends on the right side there with Leah Jaber right next to her, as well as Lauren Haverstick on the right side of the field. Here comes the kick. It's a little short into the bollocks. And here comes it forward. Ella Ryan still fighting for the ball. She gets taken away. Ball goes past Gracie Wagner, and Twinsburg still has the ball. And Lena He comes back to make a stop, but again, passing the ball. Lily Hubbard makes a stop. She's still fighting for that ball. She's still fighting. Can she get it back? There's the pass. Tiana's looking to find McKenna Bowza. McKenna Bowza needs to feed that ball out to the left wing, but more firmly and better placement, guys. Come on, you can do this. There you go. Gracie Wagner looks to move that ball back forward. She's going to try to find Lauren Haverstick, who's going to try to spread the field, going out wide here. That ball is still live, and nobody was over there to meet it. Yannicki Nair with a great stop, but she needs to get control of the ball. Leah Jaber comes out of the... Lily Hubbard intercepts the pass and makes a attempt to pass the ball forward, but unfortunately a little bit to the other side. We have an offsides, but not being called. Maureen Bowser with a great outstretched hand save. And Lauren Haverstick and McKenna Bowza and Ella Ryan are giving them grief over there. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Solon. This is their first good scoring opportunity of the night. Hopefully somebody can get a head or a foot or something on this ball and direct it past this keeper. Solon's pushed everybody up. And McKenna Bowza is going to be taking the kick. Pliers come swooping in. Can they get there? Oh, Ella Ryan tried to meet the ball, but the keeper was there in front. Yannicki Nair is looking to control the ball. Somebody needs to move in and give her some help. There she goes. She shields the ball out of bounds well. Gracie Wagner's got the ball, but it comes out of bounds again. Turns over to Twinsburg. So watching tonight for our last JV game of the season is Lauren Haverstick's grandparents, again down in Dublin, Ohio. They've been here at least virtually on every game. That would be Bob and Vivian Wisner, Dublin, Ohio. Thanks for tuning in and for your support of the Solon Comets JV soccer team. Also support for your granddaughter, Lauren Haverstick. She's a great goalie and great field player. Her dad's a pretty good guy too. All right, a little bit of a mistake there on the Twinsburg side. Gives Solon an opportunity to turn this ball around, get it back down on the Twinsburg side of the field. Gracie Wagner is going to feed the ball to Johnny Kinnear. Johnny Kinnear is going to look to find somebody. She makes an inbound pass to Ella Ryan. Ella Ryan popping the ball up, but Lily Hubbard comes up, but she kicks the ball straight ahead instead of at an angle, and unfortunately it goes right off somebody's foot. And now we got a foot race. Tiana Zhang needs to move quickly. She's a very fast player, but she's not moving at her best speed right now. There she goes. She gets it turned around. Abby Brown's there. Ball gets turned around again back towards Twinsburg side. Let's see. We got several players coming on for Twinsburg right now. Looks like number 17, Madison Langston. Number 16, Emily Turrell. And it looks like number 11, Tia Jimenez. Gracie Wagner's racing to the sideline, trying to get to that ball. She just a little bit late getting there. Ella Ryan finds McKenna Bowser. McKenna Bowser is looking for Abby Brown. Oh, again, the passes are just a little bit off. 1 foot either direction. We've got a breakaway. Tiana Zhang looks come up. She needs somebody to come in and fill her place on defense. Oh. Just wide to the right. That was an unfortunate, almost free goal for Twinsburg. Number 15, Carrie Kramer, had a look there. Was able to break through that defense and have a shot on goal, but unfortunately wide to the right. I guess from your perspective for Solon, actually, fortunately. Alina He comes out of the backfield. She's trying to get that ball back to McKenna Bowes and Ella Ryan, trying to make something happen on the Solon side. There's Leah Jaber. Leah Jaber's got some pressure. Again, Solon's got to look up when they make these passes. They're making passes in the right direction, but without looking, we're not able to connect tonight. This is what got them the other night in the Walsh game. The other night against Walsh Jesuit, a really strong team. This JV team did an excellent job. They played them even for the first half, but unfortunately got a little rattled in the second half, weren't able to stay with the Walsh Jesuit squad. But on their best day, they actually are really learning, doing a great job here this season. These are some of the things that usually get worked out when they have a little bit more time to practice, a little bit more time to condition. But with a 3-week hiatus in the middle of the summer, I think you can sense that caused some issues for the team. Nobody on the right side. Somebody needs to move up. There's an opportunity there. Needs to be taken advantage of. There you go. McKenna Bowser comes out, and here comes Ella Ryan. She's going to try to squeak through. Can she get a shot off? Can she get a friend in there? There you go. Nice shot, Leah Jaber. She didn't get her whole foot into that one, and it's handled easily by the keeper. Again, Sophie Attic. Lily Hubbard with a nice stop. Midfield, Tiana Zhang coming in to give chase. She gives a poke at it, driving him back a little bit. Number 17, Madison Langston, feeding the ball out to the left. And again, we got a loose player. Maureen Bauza makes an amazingly good stop at the top of the box. Denies a goal to number 3, Bree Benach. That was an excellent stop by Maureen Bauza, coming out of the box strong to put the kibosh on that. Great ball, but out of bounds. Dribbled out of bounds, unfortunately. They're almost connecting over here on the Solon side. Just a few more pieces of the puzzle to put together to be able to get some real pressure on this Twinsburg keeper today. Let's see, it looks like number 6, Anika Banerjee, came in for Twinsburg. And Leah He passes the ball back to Johnny Nair. Johnny Nair needs to get rid of the ball quickly. She tries to pass to Gracie Wagner. It's a little bit long. She can't get there in time. And a little bit of a turnaround now again. Lily Hubbard moves over to make the stop. She passes the ball, looking again for Gracie Wagner. Ball's out of bounds. Solon needs to get to a less congested side of the field, i.e. the left side of the field. Ella Ryan's going to try to send across. She's going to try to find McKenna Bauza here. Defensive stop on the Twinsburg side. This is going to be Solon's ball. And we have Tabitha Fye coming on for Abby Brown and Vijayda Singh coming on for Ella Ryan. Get those two some rest so they can come out and some fresh legs and put some pressure on. Inbound pass by Johnny Nair. Lots of chaos, but no control yet. There goes Alina He. She's got it. She's going to look for Tabitha Fye on the left side. Tabitha Fye feeds the ball forward to Leah Jaber. Leah Jaber feeds the ball forward. Oh, there's a popped-up ball. It's a little bit loose. Who's going to get there? Who wants it? Tabitha Fye's got it. Can she control it? She needs to get that ball back. Keep that pressure on. Good. Good job, Tabitha Fye. Tabitha Fye keeping the pressure on, keeping the ball down here on the Twinsburg side of the field where we have a much better chance of scoring. Lily Hubbard needs to step up. Johnny Nair comes over. She makes the touch. But good job. She turns it around. She finds Gracie Wagner. Gracie needs to get this ball off her feet really quick. There we go. Come. There it comes. Here goes Alina. And here comes Tiana Zhang. She's got a big foot. Can she make it happen? She should take the shot. Here comes McKenna Bauza with the left foot. And it's score! It's a score off the left foot of McKenna Bauza. Tiana Zhang fights her way through, manages to get the ball over to McKenna Bauza for the score. That was an excellent job. Excellent job by the Solon attack that time. See if they get a little invigorated. They're going to need to get to this ball quickly. Tabitha Fye is going to try to keep him over there in the corner. She does a good job of putting the pressure on. Tiana Zhang's got the ball. She's going to try to find Tabitha again. She feeds the ball out to Leah Jaber. Gracie Wagner trying to find, a little bit of miscommunication there. That ball's a little bit long, but it's still loose. There we go. Lauren Haverstick's going to try to get the ball to the middle. Twinsburg looking to clear it out, see if they can control it and keep it downfield. She's got Janicki beat by a foot. And again, she's going to need some help. Otherwise, here we go. And burned again. Maureen Balzo had to stop. Wow, it's total chaos. There's carnage everywhere down there. Maureen Balza comes out and just puts the stop on massively again. That was pretty crazy. And is able to ward off what looked like a almost certain score with some really strong goalie skills. Looks like she might have lost some equipment in the process. Lily Hubbard over there trying to help her get herself rearranged. Apparently she did all that without shin guards. Not the best idea. But I guess it worked either way. There's a nice cross from Twinsburg. Lily Hubbard's there to meet it. Nobody coming back for it, though. A lot of watching the ball fly. This is one of the weaknesses, unfortunately, of the JV team this year. They've been learning to get through. They've been doing better game by game. But reacting to the ball before it hits the ground is going to get them a lot more opportunities than waiting until somebody else gets it. And they've been doing a much better job of that the last couple of games. Still marveling at how Maureen Bowser came through. And here's McKenna Bowser, her younger sister. Pressure from Leah Jaber, but not able to get there in time. Ball is loose. Lily Hubbard advances up. She's trying to find top of the five. Here comes Lena He. Lena He's got the ball. She finds McKenna Bowser's feet. McKenna's feeding the ball over, trying to find Leah Jaber. Tianzeng needs to not get sucked in on this. She needs to be patient. Number 4, Raina Thornton's got some great foot skills, and she keeps eating Tiana's lunch. Nice pass by number 16 to get out of trouble, Emily Turrell. And here's the foot race. She needs to run now, and she needs to pass back quickly. And it needs to be firm. There we go. Maureen Valza sends it back up. Be on your toes, Solon. Top of the 5 is going to try to get this ball back around. Vijayda Singh is there. Here comes Alina He. She's trying to get that ball. There's nobody on the right wing there to feed it to. I don't know where the right wing is at right now, but here comes Leah Jaber. She's got a beautiful through pass to McKenna Bowser. Is she going to give her left foot? Is she going to do it again? Oh, she waits a little too long. Not exactly sure who she's trying to fight through, but she needs to get that ball, rid of that ball. Here comes a cross by Tabitha Fye. She needs to put the ball on goal. Here comes Gracie Wagner. Gracie's got to kick it out. She's got it out to Lauren Haverstick, our other keeper. Lauren gets a nice turnaround. She sends the ball back around. Oh, there were some great opportunities there. Not able to capitalize. Johnny Guinere is going to try to keep putting the ball back on with pressure, and she shields the ball out. We have a Solon turnaround. Abby Brown coming back on the field, and Ella Ryan coming in for Gracie Wagner and Leah Jaber. Twinsburg with a multiple player switch that I can't keep up with by my lonesome up here in the press box today. I'd like to thank everybody who's been tuning in for all of these games for the JV and the varsity teams this season. The SETV crew has done an amazing job of televising these games and posting them to YouTube, where they're archived and available for your viewing pleasure. Hopefully in the off season the girls can watch some of these games too. There's a lot to be learned by watching your own games, seeing things that you did, things that you liked, things that you didn't like, thinking about what you could do differently next time. Nice job by Abby Brown to keep mixing it up. And nice tackle by number 14 on Tabitha Fye. That was number 14, Jackie McKenna for Twinsburg. She's had a pretty good presence here in the middle of the field. Alina Hees looking to intercept. She finds Ella Ryan out on the right wing. Ella needs to feed this ball down long. Oh, a little bit of a bumble, but she has been ferocious this entire season, fighting through traffic, making opportunities, and actually had 2 scores in our game the other day against, I believe it was Brunswick. Actually, Brecksville, excuse me, it was Brecksville. Those 2 scores were the difference in the game, actually. McKenna Bowser with a nice lift. She's going to race to the corner. She's putting the pressure on. She feeds it back to the keeper. Keeper clears it, but this ball is short. If somebody would step up and get it, they would have had a free shot on goal. But unfortunately, we're there late to the ball. That's one of those JV mistakes. You don't get a whole lot of short balls like that right in front of the goal. When they happen, you got to jump on them like a wild animal. And we'll get a little bit of a redo here. As number 15, Carrie Kramer, comes on the field for Twinsburg. And unfortunately, ball's out of bounds off of her. Tina Zing's got the throw in. Nobody appears to be moving or wanting the ball. Sort of sad. It should be yeah, there we go. It's Solon's ball again. Solon needs to get themselves together. Not sure what's happening, but nobody's moving. There we go. She finds McKenna. McKenna pass back. There you go. Send that ball. Too late. A little too late. You got to take advantage of these runs. There he goes. Come on, Abby Brown. You get there. You got it, Abby. Keep fighting. Who's going to follow that? Oh, very close. Ella Ryan was almost there to be able to tip that ball over the keeper. That was very close. Solon's been doing a much better job after that last score of putting pressure on this Twinsburg defense. I think they're back on their heels a little bit. They've been responding really well and able to keep turning it around, looking for their forwards. It was a nice stop by Ella Ryan, but and Johnny Nair's got the ball and is going to have a throw in here. She's got to find Ella back again. That ball is loose and it's come into the corner. Can Ella get it back across? Oh, she just a little bit of a touch too far out to the right. Solon's getting some opportunities, but they're not going to get a whole lot. This Twinsburg team is going to start tightening down on them. And they do the same thing and dribble the ball out of bounds. Usually the games here, particularly the varsity games, will have younger players from our community team here in Solon, Ohio. That would be our Solon Lightning girls soccer team. Pretty much every girl on this field for Solon today played for Solon Lightning at some point in their young career. Lily Hubbard with a stop. She needs to keep going. She takes a bite from number 14. They need to be patient here. Oh, that was close. Yet another opportunity for Twinsburg. Goes a little to the right. Pressure is turned here with a little over 5 minutes left to play in this first half. Our tied score, we have our Solon Comets 1 and Twinsburg Tigers 1. Solon in blue and Twinsburg in white. That's a great feed. Maureen Bowles is going to have to come out again and make a stop. The number of times that she's had to come out and make these amazing stops is unbelievable. She keeps moving through these like a train. And we'll give it the Howard Dean scream when she comes out of that box. Here comes the kick. She's there with outstretched hands to make the save. Way to go. Let's see. We've got a little over 4 minutes. And here comes the kick. This game's turning into a little bit of who wants it more. McKenna Bowser going to slip her. Oh, very close. Too slow to the ball, but fortunate turnover on Solon's behalf. Again, there's lots of opportunities here for Solon to move this ball forward, but they're going to have to jump on them a lot faster than what they've been doing. Coming to the ball. Lily Hubbard moves the ball back up into Tiger territory. Lauren Haverstick trying to get the ball again. Oh, the ball is loose. Abby Brown's going to let it go. Tiana Zhang comes up for the throw-in. She's got Alina He back in the midfield section. With a little over 3 minutes left to play, here it is. This is Solon's opportunity to make something happen. They're going to have to get there faster, though. Too slow again to the ball. And then she's loose. She loses it out of bounds, unfortunately for Twinsburg, thankfully for Solon. That was a great feed out from Twinsburg. She started on her side of the 50 before the ball was kicked, so it was not offsides, and she might not have even been offsides otherwise anyway, but ball is kicked out by Twinsburg. It's Solon's ball again. 2.5 minutes, plenty of time for somebody to make some impact here. Here comes Lauren Haverstick. McKenna Bowser still got the ball. Ella Ryan's coming over. She's going to try to get it back to the middle of the field. And out of bounds off of Solon. That's kind of a... All right. There you go. Vijayda's looking for... Lauren's got to get there. Get there. Oh, keeper comes out and makes a nice clear. That was almost a keeper versus keeper collision. Lauren Haverstick is going to be our keeper in the second half, probably. And she came in on the right side pretty hard. Twinsburg keeper came out to meet her. A little keeper on keeper violence. All right. Somebody's got to get some position on the ball in order to be able to take advantage of this time in front of the Twinsburg net. McKenna Bowles is getting their foot on the ball a number of times, but hasn't been able to get in position with her back to the goal to be able to take advantage of it. She's being well defended tonight. Oh, Mo's going to have to come out. There goes Maureen Bowza, makes a great kick forward. She finds her sister up there. I think the Solon defense is going to owe Maureen Bowza some Mitchell's gift cards at the end of this match, because she's been saving their bacon time and time again. There you go. It's Solon ball. There's 40 seconds. They've got to turn this around. They don't have a lot of time left. McKenna looks for Leah Jaber. The ball. There goes Alina He. Alina He's going to... Here comes Solon. Can Solon do something with it? She needs to pass. Oh, we got to get to the ball faster, girls. 20 seconds left. There's still too much time left for either team. We've got to make better passes. Let's get there. Somebody's got to come to the ball. Somebody's got to come to the ball.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that ends our first half here at Solon, Ohio, on Stewart Field. We have a tied game here with Solon 1 and Twinsburg Tigers 1. Our keeper, Maureen Bowles, in the first half coming out and making some amazing stops, risking her body, and throwing it on the line to keep this match even. So, large round of applause for Maureen Bowza. We'll be back in just under 10 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Stewart Field here in Solon, Ohio. We've got a great game here this afternoon between our Solon Comets in blue and the Twinsburg Tigers in white. We had a pretty exciting first half. There were a lot of opportunities on both sides of the field for scoring. Some great goalkeeping on both sides of the field. Big shout out to Solon's keeper Maureen Bauza, who made some crashing saves out of the box. here in the first half to keep this game even. Our keeper for the second half is the same Maureen Bauza. For her effort, she has earned herself a second half of the game. Our other keeper, Lauren Haverstick's going in hard for the attack here. She's going to try to put some pressure on this Twinsburg team as fast as possible, get some points on the board, give them a little bit of cushion. Lily Hubbard drops it back. Maureen Bauza comes out to easily handle the ball. Solon had a lot of opportunities in the first half of the game. They were unable to capitalize on some of those things. Several of the things that they've been working on this season that they've been slowly improving on, but were still problems. Came back to bite them a little bit. So let's see what Coach Smith, also now known as Davidoff, after getting married this summer, congratulations, had to say for them at halftime to see if she could get them riled up here. Nice job, Tabitha Fye playing the ball off the defender. Johnny Nair's got the ball. She's going to inbound it. She's looking for a friend. She sends it long. The ball is still loose, and it's Solon ball again. They're going to march down the field. McKenna Bowles is going to try to take advantage of this. She's got Lauren Haverstick free. What was the call there? Unfortunately, he killed the drive with a call that where McKenna Bowser was, I guess, 1 or 2 yards in front of where he wanted her to be. All right, here comes Twinsburg's attack. She's going to round the corner, and Maureen is there for the stop. Whoa, she gets hit hard. She gets hit hard. She came out for the stop, and unfortunately, she got hit by the attacker coming in fast. Coach Smith comes out, and she's a little mixed up on the field. That was a great save, but unfortunately she took a bad shot there, so we're going to be a little bit of injury time out here. Maureen Bowles has been an integral part of the defense today. She's made amazing stops. Again, the defense has not been giving her a lot of help today. She's been a one-woman show back there, and unfortunately got her bell rung for it just then. So let's see how this goes. She's up. Looks like she's coherent. She appears to be all right. She's assuring her teammates that she still has her head firmly attached to her shoulders. She's coming off a little slowly, but she's walking under her own power. Always positive. Life of a goalie is not easy. Lauren Haverstick, number 00, comes in to take over the keeper position. She's going to have some big shoes to fill this second half, but she's an excellent keeper herself. She was doing a great job on the field, but until we make sure that Maureen Bauza is 100% ready to go, she's going to be needed back in the keeper's box. Oh, there's a loose ball. Who wants it? Abby Brown's giving chase, but she was looking to intercept a back pass, it looks like. Solon's got to talk to each other. There you go. There's the send. again, we aren't looking when we pass. We're passing where we think people should be, but not to where they are. And that's killing a lot of opportunities. Lauren needs to come out of the box for these kind of shots. Unfortunately, that's the kind of thing where Maureen was coming out, but because our defense is not dropping back the way that they're supposed to. Pressure covered, breaking down on Solon defense today, and unfortunately, keepers are going to have to be really aggressive coming out of the box to fill that gap. And here comes the kick. And Lena He advances the ball forward. She's looking for more McKenna Bauza. McKenna Bauza passed the ball forward, but nobody's there to get it. Janaki Nair needs to pass back. Somebody needs to talk to somebody. There, she looks up and finds feet. That's the way it's done. Gracie Wagner get there in time. She's just a step behind. And now we've got to sprint. We really got to sprint. You cannot jog that ball off, not with fast forwards like that coming down the side. And the ball goes over the post, thankfully for Solon. Lauren Haverstick going to set up on the left side, try her luck on this side. Again, somebody's going to have to come to the ball, otherwise Twinsburg's going to get there first. Just like that. If you wait for the ball, you're almost guaranteed to get burned every time. Here you go. Here comes the burn. And there's the score. That was predictable, unfortunately. If Solon doesn't come to the ball, they're going to give Twinsburg the ball every time. And they're going to be playing on their back heels all afternoon long. So a quick score for Twinsburg Tigers. Puts Solon Comets in the hole. And Ella Ryan kicks the ball. It's passed back to the keeper. It's a short kick. Can they take advantage of this? Not in time. And Solon's having trouble with fundamental skills. Alina E comes up from the midfield. She's going to try to have the fight. Again, we're making passes to the other team. We've got to find holes in this defense. Ella Ryan is giving good chase, but ball is bounced off of her out of bounds. It's Twinsburg's ball. Tabitha Fi's over on the right side. They were trying to work a little bit of a give and go. Solon needs to match up right here. Well, at least he calls it both ways. Line judge calls her back. A little bit too much room given to the player there. That ball's going to go wide and going to go out. She needs to shield the ball out. She needs to shield the ball out. Unfortunately, again, JV things occurring that they're going to learn over the winter time, hopefully, and come back stronger as a team next year. Solon's going to march it down the field a little bit here. Ella Ryan passes the ball over to the side. It gets deflected out of bounds by Twinsburg. Tiana Zhang's going to inbound the ball. She ball is sent back, and Lauren Haverstick is there to handle it. It's a short punt. It's going off to the side. Leah's going to try to save it. She manages to save the ball and keep it in bounds. Passes it to the defender at that point. And there's a kick, but it's not full-footed and doesn't make the Solon keeper, Lauren Haverstick, do too much work. Twinsburg runs into each other, giving Solon an opportunity. We have an inadvertent handball that's not called, thankfully, incorrectly. Pass back. There you go. Lena He is going to find somebody. She finds Vijayta Singh. Vijayta Singh needs to feed that ball out. Gracie Wagner's getting there. She passes the ball. She finds Ella Ryan. Ella Ryan's going to try to get across. Here it comes. Somebody needs to get there. She's got to let that ball go. Ooh. A little bit of a hard tackle there in the corner. Vijayta Singh is there. She's going to keep trying to keep our hopes alive here for Solon, but turned around too quickly. It kind of looked like an inadvertent handball there too, but they're not talking to each other. They need to tell her she's got pressure from behind when that's happening. Leah Jaybird needs to save this ball, and unfortunately it gets out wide on her. JV's got to unload these balls a little bit quicker. They've got to start making heads-up passes, and they got to start making them faster. It's not enough just to kick the ball and play kickball out there. At this level of soccer, kickball is going to get you killed. And waiting for the ball to come to you is never a good plan. Lily Hubbard comes and mixes it up. She makes a good stop, and she sends the ball back up. She finds Abby Brown. Abby's going to give chase. A nice, easy pass back to the keeper. It's a short kick again. Nobody's there, though. Solon's mid should have been up on the pressure on that one. Oh, and unfortunately, Lily Hubbard lets that one squirt by. Again, some communication breakdowns here happening, but Gracie Wagner's able to get the ball forward again. Ella Ryan gets tackled from behind. Alina is there to send the ball forward. Alina He coming out of the backfield. And now we got a foot race, and we got a one-on-one. She's going to have to come out. She can't stay in the box. Not for that. And Lauren makes an amazing save. Come to the ball, Solon. Come to the ball. And it's a call against Twinsburg for crashing into the keeper again. I don't know how many keepers Raina Torton can take out today, but it might be 2, and that's all we got here in Solon. So we'll see how this goes. And that was a handball, not called, thankfully. Lily Hubbard makes the intercept. Passes back to Alina He. Alina He moving the ball forward. McKenna's there to get it moving, but still, we're not getting any directional passing going on. Lily Hubbard takes the bait, and there's the score. This is nice foot skill down there by number 24. Looks like the keeper, Sophie Attic. I believe that was her who made that score. And just like that, we're down to 3 for Twinsburg Tigers and 1 for Solon, who looks a little deflated now, unfortunately. Gracie Wagner's still in the game, though. She's giving chase. And Abby Brown comes and clears the ball out behind the net. Unfortunately, the two of them really put some pressure on there. They're not ready to give up yet. Great pressure by Abby Brown and Gracie Wagner. Just over 24 minutes left to play here in the second half. Solon's down 3-1. It's a beautiful evening here in Solon, Ohio at Stewart Field. And Leah Jaber's still trying to make something happen. McKenna Bowes is there. She is trying to pass through to Ella Ryan, but she can't make it happen. Nice passing now happening. Leah Jaber's offsides, wickedly offsides. Unfortunately, she didn't see where she was at when that all happened. But it was aggressive play nonetheless. So kudos. Those forwards have to push the envelope up there. Sometimes they're a couple steps ahead. But being in the right position and being aggressive about it is what gives you opportunities for breakaways. And nice job by Tiana Zhang coming out, stepping in front. Abby Brown sends the ball to the keeper. She needs to work that ball across the front of the net. She's got a great, strong left foot, but she's not going to score from that far outside of the box. Lily Hubbard sends the ball back up. And there's the ball, and we're back to Lauren Haverstick, thankfully. Look like they might get a little bit of action on the right side of the field. Lauren feeds the ball out to McKenna Bauza. McKenna Bauza trying to advance the ball forward. She's mixing it up there. Nice foot skills by McKenna Bauza, number 4. She almost finds Ella Ryan. It's very close. And again, passes out to nobody don't tend to work, guys. This is going to go back to the keeper, Lauren Haverstick. She needs to come forward. Number 4 is very fast. Nice pass from Leigh Hubbard to McKenna Bauza. We can't just kick the ball hoping somebody's there. This is killing Solon. It's been one of their weaknesses for the JV team this entire season. We're going to have to look up and make better passes. Otherwise, they're going to be struggling all day long. Right now we're playing kickball. Twinsburg's playing a nice possession game. Lena He's trying to mix it up, force a turnover. She's still struggling. She's fighting. Nice turnaround by Alina He back there on the defense. And we have a call against Twinsburg with a foul. Called on Twinsburg against Leah Jaber. Abby Brown's going to take the kick. And this is the point where, again, we got to get to this ball. Whoever touches it first, controlling the field. Lily Hubbard's got pressure from behind. She clears the ball out hard to the left. That first touch is critical here, especially at this level of soccer. If you don't control the first touch, you're playing catch-up from that point forward. All right, here comes another Solon attempt. Can they make some purposeful passing happen here? That's a tough call. There was actually some good harassment there from Ella Ryan. Unfortunately, she got a little tangled up with number 12. For Twinsburg, Lauren Glessman. This should probably be a pass back. Somebody needs to move into defense to give her an opportunity to pass that ball and turn it around. Solon defense has been great all season long. This game has not been their best. That lack of aggressiveness and getting to the ball sort of wound up getting Maureen Bowles' head taken off here at the beginning of the second half. And again, Lily Hubbard needs to move back into position for the pass. There's some good ball movement. Leah Jaber's got to get there. Unfortunately, just a touch too far. We're turning back around. 18 minutes left to play here in the second half. Here comes the inbound. And kicked out of bounds. With 17 minutes left to play, the game's not over, but Solon's got to settle down, start looking up. They can play this level of soccer, but they're going to have to do better than they've been doing. It's a good thought from Leah Jaber. And actually, that's Solon's ball. Nicely tracked down by McKenna Bowser. Here comes Janaki Nairn. She's going to take the throw. She should look back sometimes, reset this. Oh, there's the call. Oh, and unfortunately, we've got a illegal throw-in, which kills the drive. Ball is still loose. Now it's a foot race. Lily Hubbard's going to have to sprint if she wants to get there. She's making up time. Some fancy footwork by Lily Hubbard in order to shield that ball out of bounds. That looked like something out of Dance Dance Revolution. But I like it. Oh, there's a clobbering that happened down there. She appears to be fired up after her dance rehearsal there. She came crashing in on the keeper, the other number 24, Sophie Addick, who scored that last goal with some really good footwork down there in front of the Solon goal. Leah's looking to find somebody to help her out. She makes a nice pass off to Vijayda Singh. Vijayda Singh's got Gracie Wagner open on the left side. She needs to save that ball and get it back across field as fast as possible. She's getting tracked, and she finds an opening. Here it comes. Oh, shut down at the last second. And we got Solon ball. Nice job by Tiana Zing mixing it up down there. She managed to draw the foul. Again, we've got Abby Brown's going to send that ball. Let's see if we can put our feet on it first, Solon. Nice job, Leah Jaber. Oh, Leah Jaber with a kick. She tries to actually send a almost reverse bicycle kick back. It bounces off the face of somebody down there. Lena He's giving chase, and there's a through ball. You've got to sprint this one out and pass it back. Oh. Both players go for the ball. Foul's called against Solon. Twinsburg player number 22, Caroline Boschelli. She shakes it off, and she's back in the mix. There's the kick. And fortunately, Lauren Haverstick is there to handle the kick. A short punt. Here comes the keeper. She's got some fancy foot skills for a keeper. Patient. Somebody's coming on. Let her know she's behind. It's quite the tussle going on right now. And that's a goal kick for Solon. Nice job by Jonathan Nair to defend that one. Wind's starting to pick up here a little bit at Stewart Field. A little over 13 minutes left to play. This is the time in the game where one team gets aggressive, they can make a big difference. She gets beat on the outside. Lily Hubbard comes to intercept. And a great diving save by Lauren Haverstick. Fantastic fingers outstretched save by Lauren Haverstick. We've got a corner kick opportunity for Twinsburg coming up here. Solon's got to mark up. This ball is ready to go live. They need to wake up. What's happening? Lauren Haverstick. Oh, handball not called in the box, thankfully. Lily Hubbard gets away with one, but is she going to get away with it forever? No. Thankfully for Solon, that inadvertent but helpful handball in the box was not called. Oh, missing the ball again. Let's see what happens. Solon's defense comes to close. Oh, you got to get your foot on that to control it. Letting a ball run like that in the midfield is rarely a good idea. Here comes. Oh, she can't get the handle on the ball. Loses it out of bounds for a Solon goal kick here. Oh, actually, apparently a foul was called that nobody saw other than oh my God. Now we got a corner kick. I think the wind's getting hold of some of these kicks, making the ball do some crazy things down there. Here's another opportunity for Twinsburg. It's a short kick. Abby sends it out of bounds, reset the defense. Solon has nobody up top. Apparently they are conceding the game at this point with nobody up top. They're going to have to play some strong possession to get all 10 field players moving this ball forward from their own defensive third of the field. Lily Hubbard sends the ball forward, but it's easily handled by the defense. Twinsburg is going to turn it right back around on him. And they very carefully pass the ball around. Here comes the bang. You got to get rid of that ball. Nicely intercepted by Ella Ryan. She makes a good pass off to Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh finds McKenna Bauza. McKenna Bauza is going to send it back to Ella Ryan. And we got a little pressure coming on. Let's see. Twinsburg's defense done a great job intercepting these. And number 4 is very fast. Unfortunately, this time she can't keep it in bounds. It's going to go back Solon's way. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's a good matchup here. We've got Twinsburg with 3 and Solon with 1. Lauren Haverstick comes out to meet the ball. She's trying to work on the left side of the field a little bit here. And that's where she goes. Nice header by McKenna Bauza. She finds Ella Ryan. Ella Ryan is going to feed the ball out to Tabitha Fye, who's going to sprint. Can she get there? And the ball is sent out of bounds by Twinsburg. This is the first chance in a couple of minutes where if Solon has had some ability to pressure the ball. She needs to lift it. Oh, very close. Great diving save by number 0 out there, Sophie Roden. I think if you're a Twinsburg goalie, you have to be named Sophie. Makes it easier on the announcers, I guess. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Leigh Hubbard makes a stop, but she's not able to get it back to a friend. Here comes a shot. It's the loose, weak shot back. Here comes Lauren Haverstick. She's out for the save. Close call again for Solon. Nice stop down there by Lily Hubbard. That's a handball. It's looked a little bit like a basketball tournament out there a couple times today. But several of those have gone Solon's way, so we can't complain too much. 7 minutes left to play. Lily Hubbard pushes the ball forward. But Twinsburg's there to meet the attack. Lily Hubbard again with the stop in the midfield as a sweeper. Nice backward kick by McKenna Bauza. Ella Ryan looks like she's losing a little of her steam. Here comes Abby Brown. She's sweeping in. She takes a tumble. Solon hasn't given up yet, though. Tabitha Fye trying to get around on the outside. Number 16 makes the pass back to the middle. That was Emily Turrell. Number 10, Rain Cummings, advancing the ball back to their midfield. A little bit of nice give and go there from keeper to forward. And there's a great through pass. And Lauren Haverstick is there to meet it. And the ball is bouncing wildly down the field. Nobody has actually touched it until just now. Ella Ryan still got the ball. She's got to let it go sooner than that. They're going to stop her every time she tries to make that move. Johnny Nair, she's going to try to shield this one. Turn around, there you go. She got burned on the inside. You've got to come in and nice slide out by Lily Hubbard. But the keeper's still there. She's going to, oh, hard fall by Lily Hubbard. Great defensive play, though. Great defensive play. Mixing it up down there with number 24. Keeper Sophie Addick has actually been playing a great forward for Twinsburg tonight. She's made one of their earlier scores with some fancy footwork down in front of the goal. Again, you don't always see keepers with fancy footwork. Ball's still in bounds. Nicely handled by Leah Jaber. But Solon's got to get somebody there to intercept. Lena He comes out to try to make that play, but she can't get there in time. Lily Hubbard needs to pass that ball somewhere back. Nicely done. She gets the ball out to Tabitha Fye on the outside. Again, got to move faster against this Twinsburg team. They've got some really fast, great players. Number 4, good fancy footwork there with a nice scissors move by number 14, Jackie McKenna. Twinsburg's playing nice possession at this point. They've got some cushion, and she beats her around the edge. Tiana Zane gets the ball loose and sends it back upfield. Abby Brown comes and intercept. And at this point, again, Twinsburg just going to burn some clock. Not much time left for Solon to make something happen. She needs to feed that ball out to the right. And Tabitha Fye's got to get there. She's got to sprint. She's got to catch that ball, and now she's got to keep it in bounds and get it back to the middle. Here. Nobody's there, unfortunately. Tabitha, good effort from Tabitha Fye to try to get that ball back towards the middle with a lot of pressure coming on from the defense over there. Defender number 16, Emily Turrell. And now Twinsburg's just playing a nice possessing game. They're going to be bouncing this ball around. This is a very common drill for soccer players. Oh, Leah Jaber, she's loose. Can she bend it? Abby Brown needs to get in position. Here comes the cross. Unfortunately handled easily by the keeper. Nice shot by Leah Jaber. She needed to be out in front of the keeper just a little bit more. She had Abby Brown coming in from the back post, but unfortunately they weren't able to connect. Tina Zhang's out there. She's giving chase. And we have a goal kick for Solon with just under 3 minutes left to play. Not looking good for Solon's chances to even this match up. Number 4, Raina Thornton, coming off the field for Twinsburg. She had a great game today. Very fast forward with a lot of good foot skills. Giving them trouble all afternoon here during this matchup. And unfortunately, Leah loses the ball out on the right. She's been working hard all game long. All the girls have been working hard all season long. Again, there's a lot of learning in this season. A lot of freshman players.
2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes left of the game.
As you hear it, 2 minutes left to go in this match. Great efforts all around from the Solon squad. There's number 3. She's going to turn around. Lily Hubbard comes in to match. She gets beat, and here comes the kick. And here comes the score. Easily placed. That was scored by number 7, Adriana Freschetti, with an assist from Bree Benach, or Benach. And that puts the game out of reach for Solon Comets tonight. With a minute and a half left to play, Solon looking to make a bit of a statement here. Or Twinsburg, I should say, looking to make a bit of a statement here. Played a great game, a lot of good possession soccer going on from Twinsburg, a lot of heads-up passing. They were able to take advantage of that and the opportunities afforded to them to put this game out of reach here with 1 minute left to play. Abby Brown's down in the corner. She's still trying. And it's out of bounds. Leah Jaber comes over. And that's out of bounds again. 45 seconds left to play. Tiana Zhang's going to inbound the ball. She is, again, Leah Jaber's working hard. She's trying to make something happen here in the last few seconds of this match. There's a nice pass back from Abby Brown. Leah gets jammed up trying to make some. Here comes Lily Hubbard. She's going to fire the ball back up. She finds Tabitha Fye out on the right side. Tabitha Fye's got 11 seconds to do something with it. She should shoot. Gracie Wagner's there. She's going to try to turn it back around. Oh, the ball is killed there. So it was a nice game tonight by Twinsburg. They played a good soccer match against Solon Comets and win the game 4-1 here at Solon on Stewart Field. We're going to be having our varsity squad coming up here soon. They're going to be playing against Elyria in a conference match. To everybody out there who's been listening in to all the JV games, I'd like to say thank you for listening to me carry on about soccer. It was fun to be your commentator. It was a great match up tonight, and with our rival Twinsburg, who shows some good sportsmanship here at the end of the game as well. And stay tuned for our game here. So for Solon SETV and Solon Educational System, we'd like to say thank you very much. Have a good evening. Stay tuned. And everyone be safe and have a good evening.